Welcome back to Fitted Thoughts, guys.
What's up? What's
Zay?
up? What's up?
How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Happy to be back in the studio, even though it's with Preach, but I'm happy to be back in the studio.
Damn!
You know what I'm saying? So, I got an interesting topic.
What's that?
Got something interesting. So, you know how we always talk about, the woman is taking the guy to child support.
Mhm.
I've gone through, the whole child support thing also. But do you think, and I'll give you an example of it, do you think men should pay for child support if they really didn't want the child? So they were very clear. So let's say it's a one-night stand or whatever the case may be. They do everything they need to avoid getting pregnant. For whatever reason, right, the girl still gets pregnant. Let's say the condom breaks or she lies and says that she's really not, and she's not really on birth control. She gets pregnant and now he has to pay child support. Do you think it's right?
I mean, when you do such activities as intercourse and sex, you know the risks no matter what. So having a baby, whether is intended or not, is a possibility. So if that ends up happening, and whether you want the baby or not, just like we men don't have a choice for women to get abortion, I feel like you're obligated at that point to pay child support.
Okay, but do you think that's fair? Because now the woman has full control of the situation. Let's say she lied to you, and the reason why she lied to you because number one, she wanted to trap you, or number two, she was just finding a way to get an income. Right? So women have the power to say, yes, I want the baby, and no, I want the baby. So how about for the guy who really wants to have the child, finds out that, the girl is pregnant, really wants the child, and she goes to terminate it anyway. Do you think there should be any repercussions behind that? And we're already there, actually, in certain states. In certain states, we're already there. People are getting, there's lawsuits, there's even jail, it's in these pro-life states. Because what you're saying is the women have the rights, but the men don't, is what you're telling me.
I mean, that's what they tell us. That's what they've shown us. We don't have a say.
Yeah, but all right. I understand what it is. I'm asking you, do you think it's right? Get your mind out of what it is right now. I'm trying to ask you, is it right?
I think so, yeah. Because again, you know you know what you're getting into.
Listen,
you don't think it's fair?
I love all my kids. I love all my kids, and my kids weren't planned like that. You know what I mean? But it didn't matter because I was gonna take care of all my kids. It doesn't matter, which I do. But I think there is, there has to be some type of, I don't know, some type of law or something written that states if a guy makes it very plain that he doesn't want to have any kids. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want kids, don't have sex. Or, if you really don't want any kids.
That's bullshit.
It's not.
It's bullshit because now what you're saying is women have all the power to do whatever they want.
Facts.
See, but that's the thing though. And listen, I'm not.
Right?
Yeah, but I'm not talking about. I'm asking for an opinion. I'm not asking you your opinion based on what's happening, what it is right now. I'm asking you for your opinion.
That's my opinion.
And your
though.
opinion, you say that that's okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Breach? You think that that's okay? That if a guy gets bamboozled, I know guys who are not the fathers of the kids and are paying child support. How about that? No, because by law, there is a law. If he's in the if those children, if he's in the room, and he signs the paper, even though it's not his kid, he's responsible for that child. He has to pay.
Well,
child
yeah,
support.
if he's signing those papers.
Why would you sign that paperwork? That's not smart.
Let me ask a different question.
Okay.
Is it okay for, let's say, your partner or your girlfriend, whoever gets pregnant, is it okay for you to go have the child get tested to see if that's your child?
If there's a doubt, sure.
That shouldn't bring any issues?
That's considered offensive, sir.
It
It is considered offensive, but
it's okay.
if,
Your opinion.
listen, if the guy has a doubt, then if he has a doubt, it's for a reason.
But does she know? There's a reason. Like, does she consider herself the reason?
What if the reason is I don't want to pay child support? So they want to find a reason to like escape.
Listen, there's
How many kids do you have?
6.
With how many baby moms, if you don't mind me asking?
4.
You have 4. Did you ask any of them for paternity tests?
One.
You did? Okay. And how was the reaction?
She didn't like it, but I didn't care.
I would love to know how you asked it. Knowing you.
No, I didn't ask. I said, this is what we're going to do. I didn't ask. It's not a request.
This guy's a dictator at home.
It's not, I'm not being, see, and I'm not being Mr. Macho either. It's just because of the circumstances.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's because of the circumstances. I needed to find out. Bottom line.
And she did it. She took the test.
Yeah, we took the baby.
Mm-hmm.
The baby got swabbed. I got swabbed.
Mm-hmm.
And it came back 99.9% mine.
Oh, so there's a one chance.
I didn't know.
That is not. Yeah.
He went to the doctor. So wait, you mean to tell me? So wait, you mean to tell me there's a 1% chance that?
Wow.
You know he said that shit too. Like, yo, so what you're saying is 100%.
Like, I need this to be 100% sure.
Wow.
99.
So we're saying where it's not perfect.
Oof. I wouldn't be.
And did she give you a look like? Did she give you a look like, see, motherfucker? Shut the fuck up.
Like
Yeah.
the Maury show?
Yeah,
Her family was upset that I got it
Told
done.
you.
But the young, like her mom, right? Like her mom was upset that I was getting it done. But everybody beyond her mother understood why. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this is my listen.
I'm guessing it didn't work out.
Listen, I'll give you.
Or were you that
I'll
idiot
give
that
you all
signed the paper?
I'll give you all the details. So I break up with my kid's mother. You know, I meet this girl out in DR. We're hanging out. I go up there a couple of times. All of a sudden, she gets on the phone with me. She goes, "I'm pregnant." Right? There is a chance that she's pregnant because we did what we did. I'm protected. Mm-hmm. But I am not in DR. She is not with me 24/7, the whole 9.
Right.
So she had to eat it. There was no getting around it. She had to eat it. Baby I have to have a paternity test. Sorry.
That's crazy, bro. You're savage.
That makes sense. especially knowing the history of Dominican women.
Wow.
You heard it.
Wow.
He said it. Wow.
Yo, he really said that. Yo,
That was a flop moment.
I mean, it's the truth.
Wow, he really said that.
You can't tell me that's not the reason why you wanted to get the test done.
No, the reason why is because I'm not around her.
Exactly.
So she could have been Dominican. She could have been Puerto Rican. She could have been Colombian.
This guy really said that. The funny thing is nobody's disagreeing in this room.
Wow. If his girl was here.
Well, she lives here, so she don't live in DR.
So, but yeah. You know what I'm saying? And those are the circumstances. I don't know, man. There was never a question whether I was going to take care of my kids or not. You know what I'm saying? There was never a question about whether I was going to take care of my kids. But I think in today's day and age, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I got a T-shirt that was made that I bought from a dude years ago, and it says on the T-shirt, child support, the new hustle.
Oh, we're not saying it's not a hustle out there.
See, but that's the thing, though, because we know that is kind of like some of the situations that are going on. I'm not saying every woman is doing that, right? Mm-hmm. But because we know that that's the situation that's going on, why isn't there anything that kind of safeguards us from being victims? Because we can be victims too. Just because I blow load inside of a female, now I have to.
Christ, what language? I blow load inside of, like, God damn.
You know what I'm saying? Then we go, right?
You farting in them now?
Like, if that's what it sounds like when you blow load. Jeez.
Doesn't mean now that means, right, that I have to take care of this child until they're 21. New York City's 21.
Right.
You know?
Oh, New York City's 21?
New York City's
Shit.
21.
I mean, oh, great.
You know? Like, I'm just saying. I mean, I've never been the victim of that. But I know dudes who have been.
But that goes with any case. That goes with anything in the world. Well, mostly in America. It's considered a male-dominated world. And there are certain laws put in place to protect women. And thus why we're not necessarily considered for protection when it comes to reproductive rights and things of that nature. Like, it doesn't, to use your phrase, we're the blow loaders. So, yeah, load blowers.
So load blowers. If you guys say load blowers.
So, it's the way it's perceived, the way
I'm not blowing anything.
And plus, and also, they're the ones having the kids. So they get, I got to be careful with my words, but they are the ones that are going through the 9 months, and they're,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though. If you're going through that, and you're going through it for other reasons, not because you want to have the child, but you want to be supported, it's a different thing. Now, is it easy for that to be proven? I of course it's not. You know what I mean? But when a guy's clearly said, "I don't want to have any kids," like,
but then they'll have sex. That's what they're gonna say.
But then let's say if you're on like a Tinder or one of these, right? POF, right? Where it's like, all I'm looking for is a one night stand. All I'm looking for is a one night stand. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The other individual on the other side of that app is going, all I want is a one night stand.
Then that would be proof of.
But that's
not necessarily.
No,
one night stand doesn't mean you don't want to have a kid.
No, if they both communicate to each other,
doesn't mean that.
No, it doesn't. You can have a one night stand with the intentions of having a kid.
Sure, but
that's so saying, oh, it's only a one.
Yeah, but it's also wait, but if it's a part of my profile, because there is a profile, and it says kids, no. Do you want kids? No. And you match up, and the person goes,
no, I think
kids, No. Do you want kids? No.
I think you have to be a little bit more detailed than that, though. If you're saying with the intentions of not having kids on this one night stand, you know how these lawyers are.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. If in your profile, because in your profile, it will ask you all these crazy questions, right? So if in your profile you guys match up because you both want the same thing, one night stand, only one night stands. Do you want to have kids? No. But then she gets pregnant.
Yeah, but it's like what he's saying though. Like the court, a court, especially if it's Judge Milian or whatever, they're gonna then don't have sex with her. Then don't have sex with her.
Or pull
it's the
out,
same way. Okay, if you get an STD, you don't want to get an STD, but you got it. Why? Well, I didn't want to get an STD. Well, then don't have sex. They're gonna use the same argument.
Practice on your pull-out game.
I mean, once you in there, you in there. But they're gonna say the same thing. They're gonna be like, "Yo,
come on the belly, do something."
He's right though. The same way they're gonna say, "Yo, you didn't want to catch AIDS, you didn't want to catch gonorrhea, or same thing. Like, then don't have sex.
Don't do it.
That's your responsibility.
Exactly. You know the risk.
You know the risk. You can go in saying, "We're gonna have sex, but I have no intentions of having kids with you. And if this condom breaks, I am not in charge of that kid. Just letting you know right now. I don't know if that's a form of foreplay that you do, but you can do that. But a judge, especially a New York judge, is not going to sit there and be like, well, he said you didn't want to have kids before you put it in you, so he's excused from child support. Nah, that's not how it's going to work. You know that.
No, and I definitely don't. I definitely know that. But what I'm just wondering whether, because we know that some of these chicks is just grimy.
Then don't have sex with them.
But how do you know which ones?
You gotta be smart.
You know too, though.
Exactly.
How?
The ones that you give because I've been talking a lot. You go. You give your example.
I'm just saying, like, you can't just be a horny motherfucker trying to fuck everything in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do your research.
You know the type.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
If you tell them, hey, if they ask you, hey, how much do you make? If
right.
That's one of the first questions they ask you,
but
flag.
See, you're looking at it from a different aspect. You can find plenty of other women who are very successful and everything who just want to have a kid. Doesn't matter who it is. They just want to have one.
Then at that point, you probably won't have to worry about child support.
That's different. You're talking about, that's two different types of women. There are women like that who just want to have a kid, but they're willing to take the responsibility of a man walking away and be like, I wanted a kid. He didn't want any part of it. I have no problem with him leaving or not taking care of the kid. That's fine. Okay. But what you're referring to is the women who are trying to get pregnant for the check in the child support payments. That's literally called the Bronx. Sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, tell me I'm lying.
Oh my God.
So that's literally the Bronx.
That's the Bronx.
We're going to get banned.
Probably.
From the Bronx? That's totally fine. Let's be fair.
Shout out to the Bronx.
You're from the Bronx, right?
Shout out to Ice Spice, man. We both from the Bronx, so I know that you're dirty. She actually said that. That shit is mad funny. She said that on one of her songs. What? We're both from the Bronx, so I know that you're dirty.
That's the thing. That's the thing about the Bronx. They like acknowledge that shit. Like they're like a pig in slop. Like they bathe in it.
Oh, that's the Munch girl, right?
Yeah. Thought I was funny. Zay, you a munch?
I don't know why she's getting so much.
Come on,
you know why.
You know why.
Why?
Are we the only ones like conscious of life and know what we're
No, explain.
Because she's an attractive, thick girl who's cute and who happens to be doing what's trending right now.
She's not that cute though.
Since when dudes care?
Yeah, like I don't mean to be rude. Does she have an ass?
she has a thick body, but I don't
Okay,
find
then
it
that's
cute.
it. There's no other
She look
explanation.
like
That's it. That's
a,
it.
a Bronx Annie. Like,
That's it.
what's
don't
up with
matter.
that hair?
That's it.
You could look like Preach if you got a fat ass. Dudes
That's
don't matter
facts.
for real. You could look like anything. If you got a fat ass.
And titties, and you're trying to
Exactly.
and you're trying to be with the dudes and do what the dudes do in the drill music.
Exactly.
They're gonna love you. They're gonna eat all that shit up. They're gonna eat all
I
that
think she
shit
gonna
up.
fade out though.
Oh, I think so too.
She's a one-hit wonder.
I mean, we said that about Cardi, and boy, were we wrong.
We were wrong.
We were wrong.
Nah, I think Cardi was gonna, because Cardi is a character. I didn't think Cardi was gonna disappear.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. Yeah, she definitely is a character. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
She
Yeah.
has and she also has her moments where she speaks some real shit. She does. I've like going through IG and stuff like that, and she has her moments where she talks about some real stuff.
No, she does. She
You
gets
know what I
political
mean?
from time to time. But yeah,
But not Munch Girl though.
Let's
we don't
see.
know yet. I mean,
Let's
I
not
heard she
be-
got booed off the stage.
Let's
last
not be
time she was on
haters.
stage.
that's another thing. She has no crowd presence. Like now, they just go up with the mic. They're trying to rap, but they lose their breath, and then when they run out of breath, they just start twerking, and the crowd goes crazy. Tell me I'm wrong. Like, did you see the performance? I think she performed that Rolling Loud.
How is it?
That's exactly what she
She
did.
performing Rolling Loud.
That's
Yeah,
right.
well, Fabio brought her out.
You said they get
Really?
tired and they
Yeah.
start twerking.
Yeah, they get tired and then they're like, and they start twerking and they got like,
Yo, you guys missed it.
Oh,
He
man.
actually twerked.
He
that's
was
for the
throwing it back.
Patreon.
Patreon exclusive.
But yeah, that's what it is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That totally took a left turn with Ice Spice.
We talked about the bone, so
That's crazy. I don't know. I don't find it. Okay. To be honest, yes, she is cute, and whatever. She has a thick body, but I can't get over the hair though. The hair just bothers me.
because it's unique. There's nobody else that has that or rocking that. I mean, we've seen other people with it, but her, and it's red. I think she straightened it recently. So, but yeah,
Nah, because the last time I saw
no, she straightened it out.
yesterday she posted in the white dress.
I'll pull it up. I'm not sure, but I think she straightened it.
I don't know.
But yeah, it's a unique look, and you know.
But
Yeah, it's kind of bugged.
she makes
Yeah.
OnlyFans. Let me know.
Oh, exactly. Yo, he's right though. Like this, maybe it should be another topic for another. But you could literally be a woman. If you're an attractive woman and you're not rich, I don't know what you're doing, fam. Let's be real. If you're an attractive woman and you're not rich, because best believe if I was a woman and I was hella attractive
I'm thinking about that. All
and
the
not
time.
from the Bronx, I know, right? Or OnlyFans like
Nigga
that.
said not from the Bronx.
Not from the Bronx. I'd make an OnlyFans like that and show my feet.
Let me ask you a question.
Oh man,
Let me ask
I
you
don't
a
even
question.
like how he was.
Preach. Let me
Yeah.
ask you a question.
Yeah.
So, let's say Preach
Mhm.
opens up on OnlyFans, right?
Mhm.
He starts getting views, subscriptions, starts making a lot of money, right?
Mhm.
So now you caking, Preach.
Mhm.
But when you go and you look at all your stats, you find that most of the individuals that are watching your OnlyFans and your content
Mhm.
Our dudes.
are gay.
That's cool.
Now
Would
this
you-
is me.
Would you stop? Would you stop
Nope.
or your OnlyFans?
Nope.
This is me. You're talking about me.
Yes, you.
Okay.
You put it up with the intent to reach women,
Okay.
but really your viewership is men.
Okay. But what am I putting up on the OnlyFans though?
Anything and everything, it doesn't matter.
I'm not showing nothing,
Yeah,
am I?
you're showing everything. You're showing everything.
Well, but my thing is, I'd have to understand before opening that OnlyFans account. There's a possibility of that. I'm a guy exposing myself. I have to know, like, oh,
Okay, but now you found out 100%.
I'm not.
90% of the people that are following you and purchasing subscriptions and all that
Right.
are males.
Right.
Do you keep on?
Yeah.
Do you keep it open?
Yes.
Does that make you gay?
Nah, because there are plenty of people who make music and aren't gay. Will make music for gay people and that aren't gay. Lady Gaga's not gay, but she makes music for gay people.
She doesn't make music for gay people.
Well, no, I'm sorry.
Wow.
She doesn't make music for gay people. Thank you. I should retract that. I'm sorry. But her main audience is gay people. House music.
Really? You had to hit that high note when you said that?
Gay people, yes.
Voguing.
Yeah. So, people have the intention of... Yeah, Madonna, that's a great example. Madonna is not gay, but when she put out Vogue, where was that playing mostly at? I would assume the gay clubs.
Bro, you used to sing along with that song. Stop
No,
playing.
the song's fire. Like, I don't give a fuck what you said. That song is fire. I don't care. I don't care. Like, that song is fire. I've driven my car and had it bumping. I made sure nobody was around, but I had that joint bumping. That's a fire song.
Were you voguing too?
When she did the shout outs, no. I thought about it though. I'm not gonna lie. Too intense.
That's a lie. He was
Too
just
intense.
voguing.
I might have been. But no, that's a fire song. That doesn't bother me. I don't care about that. Like Sylvester. I don't know if you've ever heard Sylvester. You know that song. You make me. That's a fire song.
Really?
That's a fire song.
It is a fire.
That's a fire song. I don't care. Like,
It's
He got a
raining
voice.
men. I like it's
He hit
raining
the
men.
note.
huh?
It's raining men.
No.
That song is fire.
Yeah, he was bumping that in the car.
It's raining.
I mean,
Hallelujah, it's raining men. That song is fire. You can't deny it.
Oh my God. You guys are too much. So
you would stop filming your OnlyFans if it was?
oh no, I would pump up the content.
Oh.
like, you'd cater to shit.
Would you do a collaboration with Preach? Like, dude, we should do it
One night only.
Dude,
Get our
we
views
should
more
do
out.
collabs.
One night only. One night only.
Any last
Oh no.
thoughts?
Nah, I get it. Today's world doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to pay child support. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I get it. I put it out there just because, I know of cases where guys have been bamboozled, and you hear crazy shit. Like, look at what happened with Drake.
With the households?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Look at what happened with Drake. You have individuals who are out here scheming.
But he was smart. He put households.
Yeah, because he knew that she was trying to trap him.
Exactly. As long as you have a plan.
You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. But yeah. Any last words, last thoughts
That's right.
on the subject?
Mm-hmm.
Anything for you, Preach?
No, I'm good. I'm not doing no OnlyFans. I don't know if I probably would do one of my feet though. I heard that's very lucrative.
Of your feet?
Yeah, I heard it's crazy. Like, I got fish catchers. Like, they're crazy.
I mean, somebody would probably like it. People like
If
weird
people
shit.
gonna pay for it, I'll do it. I don't give a fuck.
Like if you got a cut on your toe.
Yeah,
that
they
shit.
might like that shit. They might be like,
You probably could break bottles with them. Fuck.
hell yeah. I'm not even fronting. Listen, my feet have gone through it, bro. They've gone through it. So
As long
I
as
got
it
no-
wasn't
I got
your
no shame.
butthole that went through it. Catch you guys next time. Peace. For the thoughts.
Peace.